Welcome back to ABC 7 at 4. The shooting at the Walmart on August 3rd has highlighted the goodness of the people in El Paso, but it has also once again brought forth the issues of gun control, gun violence, and hate crimes. Tomorrow, a former congresswoman who was the victim of a shooting during a meet and greet in Tucson will join other local lawmakers in a town hall that focuses on what they call the growing threat of gun violence. Joining us now to talk more about this is Mayra Macías, the executive director of the Latino Victory Project. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
So just to give us a little background on the Latino Victory Project, this is an organization that is based out of D.C., is that correct?
Yes, so it's a national organization, and our goal is to increase Latino political power and empower the Latino community. And given that El Paso is 80% Latino, we just couldn't sit on the sidelines and watch how devastated the community was, but also how resilient. And so this is really unprecedented for us to do a Texas tour, and we're kicking it off here in El Paso because we want to hear directly from the community. I want to hear what solutions they think need to happen in D.C. And so we're partnering with Congresswoman Gabby Giffords and the Giffords organization, Congresswoman Veronica Escobar, State Representative Cesar Blanco, and other sort of national experts on gun violence, but also on hate crimes, because, you know, we can't forget that this was a targeted attack on Latinos, the deadliest white supremacist hate crime against Latinos. And as a community, before we can mobilize and move forward and you talk about getting out the vote, we need to make sure that our community is healing and that we're really coming forth with tangible solutions on how to make sure that everyone feels safe in their cities.
And that's something I was going to ask you about next. Is it seems that this is the type of issue that, of course, nobody wants to see this happen. No one expects this to happen, but yet it's been really difficult to come up with a solution that everyone can agree on. So what do you think, or what are you gathering could be that solution where people on both sides of the aisle can agree?
I think part of the tour is just collecting stories of folks who have been impacted firsthand by the violence and the hate crimes and the rising white supremacy that is, you know, constantly targeting more and more Latinos under this administration. And so what we want to do is figure out what the community wants to see happen. I mean, poll after poll, folks and Americans want background checks. And, you know, we heard President Trump say that he, after El Paso and after Dane, that he was open to it, and all of a sudden it's off the table. So we really want to hear from folks firsthand, because at the end of the day, our representatives in government should be reflecting the needs and wants of the community. And so we want to starting off in El Paso, hear from folks here, but we'll also be going to Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio.
Okay, great. So if you would like to participate, the town hall is taking place at the UTEP Union Cinema tomorrow, and it will feature former Rep. Gabby Giffords. It's, again, happening at the UTEP Union Cinema from 6 to 8 p.m., and they're asking that you RSVP. You can do it right there. You see at Latino Victory US, and you can RSVP on their Facebook or their Twitter page. Again, it's called Ya Basta, the Latinos Rise Against Gun Violence and Hate Town Hall. Myra, thank you for coming on and talking about this. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we will have more news after.